I have a story that I would like to share with y'all. This is gonna blow your mind. This will blow your mind. There was a friend of mine that I had. Well, I don't, not that I had that passed away. He was a Muslim. He lived his life as a Muslim for probably the last 50 years of his life, and he passed away. All right, but I want to give a little background on why this may have occurred for me. I um I study I slipped into religion while on my quest for truth, and I became a diligent student of studying. I remember when I used to be I spent time in the joint, and I was incarcerated, and many people, not more than one person would often say to me, Pito, what are you? And I would say, what do you mean, what am I? They said, are you a Muslim? Because at first I thought you was a Muslim. Then I thought you was a Christian. Then I thought you was a 5%er. So I don't know, what are you? I used to say, I'm none of them, man. Well, why do you talk the way you talk? Well, this is the way that I've come to comprehend that I'm aware of. And I know I'm not restricted by no religious title. I know that now, but you can get caught up in Christianity, Islam, or any sect. Jehovah Witness doesn't make a difference. You can get caught up in it. All right, so therefore, letting you know that I was quite aware on philosophical things concerning religion, even the history of it. As I said, I got into it very deep. And as a result of that, I got into etymology. So therefore, I was actually learning every word that I was speaking and the origin of it. And so, okay, now I'm going to go back to my friend, associate, neighbor that lived. Yeah, he passed away now. He's gone. And I have these things. They're not dreams. I forget the name that they call it, but it's not dreams. Are journeys. And and in this scenario, for some reason, it played the role to me like it was a house party, and for some reason, it was real crowded. And so I look in there, and it's just like back in the '70s when we used to go to house parties, crowded, and somebody's poking me in my back. So I move to the side. I don't bother to turn around and see, figure somebody wanted to go by. And I move to the side. And then it's poking me again. And so I move a little bit more. Let this person go. Stop poking me. He pokes me. I'm poked again. And I turn around and I look to see who it is. And it's my man, my friend, my neighbor that had passed away a couple of years before this. And he looked great. He looked like he did when we were kids uptown. He looked great. And he said to me, now you got to realize he lived the last 50 years of his life as a Muslim. And he knew that I was into studying things like that. But this is what happened. When I turn around and I see him, I'm not going to say his name because his family's alive and everything. I've told them about it, but I don't still think I want to say his name. And I asked, I'm gonna just say Joe. Yo, Joe, how you get here? How you do this? How you able to come and see me and contact me like this? Now realize he lived his life as a Muslim for the last 50 years of his life. And you know what he looked at me and said to me? He didn't say, Assalamu alaikum, Allah Akbar, Muhammad, is this, or he didn't say, yo, man, it was Jesus. He's that's the path. He didn't say none of that stuff about any type of religion. What he said to me was, Peter, everything is built on vibrations. But I had already knew that. But it made a straight difference when he said it, though. I knew that energy, vibrated. I knew that. So I know that vibration is the foundation of movement, and that's what causes static. That's what causes things to become to be. And but he did. It was just amazing to me because he lived his life 50 last years of his life as a Muslim. And then, like I have these experiences, like they're not dreams. Shoot, I can't. What's that word they call it? I forget. But yeah, they beyond dreams. Have quite a few of those experiences. It will shock you. Some that I share, but it's just an idea living his life the last 50 years as a Muslim. And he comes to visit me. And I can't give you the reasons why or anything, but it just astonished me. He never mentioned nothing about no religion at all. He didn't say, Allah Akbar, don't give up, stand strong. Or telling Christians that they're righteous, tell them stand. No. That was totally eliminated from the vibe and his words. It was religion was a hoodwink joke. He didn't go through explaining like that, but he just simply looked at me with the most brightest smile, almost like a gold type color. He was, shining. And he actually said, Peter, everything is based on vibrations. Not one vibration, it's different frequencies. Wow, just picture that. Everything in life is based on vibrations. A man comes back after his passing and he tells you that. Peace to us all, y'all.